Well, it's 11 p.m. I can't believe it's 11 p.m. The reason I cannot believe it's 11 p.m. is because I woke up from a nap. And I'm really shocked that it's 11 p.m. because I didn't get to see Pink's 11 News all day, as a matter of fact. I didn't get to see the afternoon news or the evening news. I saw a short snippet of the morning news. And usually, over small things like these, I would act like a baby. I would start being disrespectful. I would start getting out of control, and those routines I would do. Hands would start shaking and waking my daddy up. But now that I've graduated college, well, my mama and my daddy don't know that I finished NYU's certificate of high. I've matured, I've really grown up, and I'm starting to behave professionally. And I realized that the way I used to carry on, or those small things, the, those small things was not cute. And it definitely wasn't appropriate. And it definitely wasn't mature. That is how I would usually act over any of the little things. Instead of controlling myself and being quiet. So I have to use NBC4. It doesn't matter as long as I get the news. It doesn't matter. It's the little things that I didn't think about this when I was going into my routines. And having a girlfriend was the last thing on my mind. I didn't want to stop like Miss Tandy or my mama or my daddy taught me to stop. I was just being selfish and forgetting that it's not all about me. But that's the main part that gave my parents gray hairs. And Mrs. Tandy gray hairs. As a matter of fact, speaking of Miss Tandy, I used to complain about her hair not being straight. You know, I'd always want her to straighten it, As my hair started getting lower and shorter, and I started cutting it more. I always complained about her hair being curly. But turns out, like, at the end, I really liked it like that. And I still like it like that. It's better, darker. But I really summoned the dark hair to come in. It's really because of me that Miss Tandy's hair got darker. And basically when it got darker and my hair got bald, like my hair started to disappear. You know why Miss Tandy's hair got darker? Gray hair was being summoned in. Instead of listening to them instead of letting it go, want to be disrespectful and act like a little child, and I realize it's not cute. Um, I remember now that every time Miss Tandy would tell me something, I would always have something to say, which is the reason like I always get my tickets taken away from me. And on days I could have won, I lost the raffle. And I remember it was because of my attitude. You know what I didn't realize? Those tantrums are why I never won. Those tantrums might work, like once in a while, when you're a kid, like when you're like 4 and 5. Like when you're 5, like it works sometimes. That's why my teacher, Miss Dana, said when I was getting ready to cry, she said, "You're not allowed to cry." It was so I could be a big boy. My resistance is my power, I guess. As much as I want to throw a tantrum, as much as I want to be disrespectful and carry on, which is actually the reason I got in trouble, because I was not keeping the peace. I was doing what I wanted to do. I wanted to act like a little kid. And stress my teachers and my parents out. And my classmates out. That they just basically cut me off. Hopefully, we'll be able to work things out and whatnot. Everyone else was thinking like adults during basically the end of middle school, and no one has time for those baby routines. No one has time for getting towards something that's basic. And now that I'm graduating online school, I see where they're coming from. I didn't realize how selfish I was. But I realized I understand everyone was right. And I would love to be friends with everyone else from my class. I'd love to make friends. I would love nothing more than to have that. And you know why? Because I have a real understanding. I'm in the moment now. I am not thinking backwards. I'm kind of like Kim Parker and the end of the Parkers, where she basically wasted 5 years.